Pop it. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it almost worked. We're back on the F250. So, what we're trying to do with this truck is just get it driving. Everybody on TikTok and then most of the people in the comments on YouTube just want to leave it alone, but just get it running and driving as is. So that's what we're gonna do. It makes the most sense. I mean, it's a rare truck, so we don't want to just do a frame swap on something and make it, you know, like modern suspension and everything like we normally do. So we're gonna leave it as is, but we just want to get it running. So I found a master cylinder and for the brakes, and then a master cylinder for the clutch, because this truck has a hydraulic clutch, which I didn't know that was the thing. Most of the old trucks are just a rod, but anyway, so that's the main reason why I probably won't move, is because the master cylinders are probably destroyed. So we're going to swap these out, and then there might be a slave cylinder bad, I don't know. If that's good, then we should be able to drive this thing. So hopefully we can get these bled, and it should move, and then we can do the first drive. Alright, so 2 master cylinders for the clutch and the brake. So they're actually not the same. I thought they were both the same, but the brake one I guess is bigger. But you can see underneath that is a slave, and it should have a bleeder screw on it somewhere. So we're gonna have to bleed it. So the clutch line pressurizes the slave here, and then it pushes the pushes a rod. So it's more like a traditional style clutch, but it's just hydraulic. So anyway, I'm gonna get that bled, and then the clutch should work hopefully better. This one gonna be good. Holy crap. Dude, that actually came off. So we got the master cylinders out. Very gross. But this one and this one look the same. And the one that I ordered that apparently was for the brakes, this one is a lot bigger than that one. So we're gonna see. It looks like it should be the same bolt pattern. So we're just gonna put it in and see if it works. I assume that it would work. Or maybe somebody put a clutch one where the brake one was supposed to go, because I don't know. I don't know what factory it is. So this one looks like it would be for brakes. It looks a lot bigger. Alright, so we're gonna bleed the master cylinders, and they make kits that you can just route a line in back to the master cylinder, but I just got an old brake line we had laying around. Since it has a strange adapter fitting on the end of it, it would just probably pop off and leak. So this is not really the best way because you can't really see the bubbles in the line, but it'd be good enough for what we're doing. So essentially what you're doing is you're manually forcing the master cylinder forward and back to get the air to suck all the way through, and then bleed all the air out and feed the fluid back into itself. So when you pump it, there should be some bubbles come up, and then when you suck it back through, it should suck the fluid back around, and then eventually pumping it enough will bleed all of the bubbles out. So you want to do this over and over again until there's no more air in the line, and then it should be pretty much bled. So this will save you a ton of time if you just put the master cylinder in dry and then pumping with your foot. I mean, this will save you hours of trying to pump the master cylinder full. So just take a few minutes and bleed your master cylinder, and then we'll put it back in. Alright, so we put it back on. So now we're gonna bleed the other one, put that one back on. Alright, so those are in. So now we just gotta freaking bleed this stuff, which is gonna suck.
Here, Kate. Oh, perfect.
Anyway, after pouring brake fluid all over the place, this here, hit the clutch, is the slave, and it works. Crazy, actually, it works. And as you can see, this is the clutch, and hit it.
Yeah.
You're hitting it, and it moves. Look at that movement. Here, let me see if I can. Look at that movement. So it works. Our clutch works, and it's very rigged together. Not going to lie, but it's functioning. So that's pretty cool. I might bleed it, probably not. It works now, so we're gonna see if it moves down the road now. Okay, so we got the brake, or we got the brakes are not gonna bleed. They are too, there's just like no rubber lines on them. They're all gone. So we just want to see if it moves. So what we're doing is Pat's cutting a hole in this oil jug, and we're gonna fill it with gas, and then hook the line to the fuel pump, fill that with gas, and hook, obviously that's hooked to the carburetor, and then fill that with gas, fill the carb with gas, and then we just want to see if it moves, but we want to run longer than a few minutes here. So we got the Napa oil jug thing as the fuel, and then I just pop the carb off, and nice and dirty. That's good. Now fill the bowl up with fuel. Hopefully the fuel pump works, but if it doesn't work, then we at least have the bowl filled and it'll run for like a little bit. And then we're gonna drive this thing for the first time in 20 years. Hopefully, if the transmission works.
No brakes.
With no brakes, yes. But we'll see if it moves. See if the 4-wheel drive works, which it probably does. And yeah, that'll be pretty cool. So let's freaking do it.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to. Well, it's moving.
For the first time in 20 years. Oh, the tailgate.
Oh, the tailgate. Whoops. Alright, is it gonna stop? Yeah.
All right, Pat's starting it. Here we go. All right, it's running.
Oh my god. I just busted my head. Dude, she's a runner. I think we're low. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
No brakes.
No brakes.
I don't know how I'm gonna get back.
Or go in one of these parking
I
lots.
don't have any coolant in here.
Yeah. Should have gone in that other parking lot.
Yeah, I should have. I can't stop.
Yeah. Dude, you run. Let's go around.
It's hot in here.
No, don't die on us.
Okay.
Dang it.
That was good.
Oh, I should have grabbed the pliers.
Oh. Let's just push it in that parking lot. What happened, Pat?
Well, we ran out of gas.
Yes.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas in it. So we walked all the way back, and then we had gas with us, but we forgot the key, the pliers to start it. So we walked back, got those. Now we can drive back. All right. Okay, ready? On. Fire's right up. The fuel pump doesn't work, I guess.
Hopefully I don't run out of gas, but hope we get back.
Hopefully.
She rides stiff.
Yeah, I got like 6,000 loose going on.
Yeah. Come on, keep her going.
Come on. Damn it.
Pop it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, it almost worked. Alright, now it's back. Ran out of gas again. Doesn't get very good fuel mileage on one bowl of fuel. Hello!
Hello again.
Let's go. That's how you drive a rig.
Dude.
I got it down now.
Yeah.
A little bumpy on these great tires.
Yeah, this is bad.
We should keep these tires.
I know.
Where's this brake original? We gotta leave it. Alright guys, well, we made it. It's the first drive in 20 years. This thing finally moved under its own power. We got the clutch working. The I guess the rod that was off the slave cylinder wasn't adjusted right, so I just adjusted it and it actually works pretty good now. But the problem is the brakes. I mean, I was gonna bleed the brakes and everything, but all of the rubber lines and everything are just, they're gone. So and I kind of figured that. He said that he replaced all the lines at some point, but they're just, I mean, the whole thing needs to be gone through. On the passenger rear, there's not even a, like, I don't know, that one has it. So there's the passenger rear, there's not even a brake drum on it. I mean, there's just nothing. So it sucks because this is a really cool axles, but I just don't know what to do with it because I gotta find all the you know, drums and wheel cylinders and everything for the wheels. So I don't know. I have this Dodge over here. I could probably take all the axles out of that thing and then just put them under this, and it would be modern, and then I could just use that. But I mean, I would hate to do that because it's all, you know, it would kind of defeat the purpose of it being an original 59 first year 4-wheel drive truck. So I don't know, I guess I just got to find all that stuff. So if you guys know a good place to find all the brake system for this thing, that would be pretty cool. But other than that, I got to get that key working. That's so annoying, trying to jump out of this thing and start it. I guess I just need a new lock cylinder or something for it. But if I can get that working and I can get it to stop, it would be pretty good. I mean, we would be able to drive it at least. It drives terrible. It drives like a cement roller. These tires are not made for the road, but I mean, we could drive it off road and do some cool stuff with it. So I just gotta get it to stop, and then it should be pretty much done. And then we can, you know, we can play with it and stuff. But we also got to throw that radiator in. That one, the whole time we were driving, it was leaking really bad. So I got to get some gauges in this thing also, because I have no idea what temperature it's running at. It's not overheating or anything. We didn't run it that long, but I mean, it probably, you know, I have no idea the oil pressure or the temperature or anything. It's making oil pressure, I just don't know what. So we got to see how healthy it is, but get some gauges in it also. But that'll be it for this video. We'll catch you on the next one.